It was like a voyage of discovery without the boat sort of thing. Mind you, we had a lot of fun with boats. When you're living at Berkeley, as I said, the islands in the lake, the rainforest islands, Hooka Island and Gooseberry Island. Gooseberry Island's the biggest of the two. Sometime, it must have been in the 40s or thereabouts, early 50s maybe before I got there, they dug a canal on Mullet Creek. So Mullet Creek basically comes out near Kannahooka, but for some reason they'd built this tank traps, as we called them, which came from a bend in Mullet Creek straight down to opposite Hooka Point, and they had all these poles driven into the mud there, which we used to sort of swim out and use those as diving things, and sort of the erosion over the years has taken those out. But basically it made an island of the point opposite Hooka Island, and very low-lying area with shell flats mainly, lots of shell flats, sand flats. The area we called the Sandy Islands, which was inhabited by the sandpipers and birds that I know today to be red-capped plovers, and little terns used to nest there. And, I mean, we become pretty proficient at finding little terns' nests and plovers' nests, that we could find them before the eggs were laid, so we knew the eggs were fresh. And wading across the shallows there at the entrance of Hooka Creek out to the Sandy Islands, and then from the Sandy Islands we'd wade across to Hooka Island, because it's only come up to our chests, and building canoes out of corrugated iron and fruit boxes, and of course sealing the nail holes and things up with the tar, which would pilfer it off the sides of the road and heat it all up and poke it in the holes and seal all these things up, and set forth in these tin canoes and paddle out to the islands in the lake. And I can still remember one time when John the Vajic and myself, were coming back from the islands in our tin canoe, and of course in those days we used to sink the canoes in the lake. You know, and we'd mark where they were going, where they were, and we'd walk around there and find them. Next time we wanted to go out, we'd pull it out of the water, empty it out. It would save carrying it all the way home, you know, plus storage. One day we were sinking one of the canoes, sinking the canoe to hide it, and there was some chap walking along the edge of the road, or he might have been driving along the edge of the road. He might have been one of the people who had a car, and he seen us floundering, he thought, in the lake in this canoe, and of course he thought we were drowning, and he sort of ripped all his bloody shoes and socks and everything off and plunged in the lake and charged out towards us, and of course then we stood up. The water was only about 1 metre deep and we were 100 metres offshore. Poor bugger. Are you all right? Are you all right? Oh yeah, we're just hiding our canoe.